What is up guys, in today's video I will be installing the lowest lowering spring you can find for your G35, 350Z, coupe, sedan, all that kind of good stuff. So let's get into the video. Alright, so this is pretty much the normal ride height. So the front is about two and a half finger. The rear is about maybe 1/2. So this is on full nismo suspension, the shock and spring. Alright guys, so that's the rear is out. If you guys want to see how I did it, go watch my previous video on my BC Racing coilover install on my coupe. It's all the same. But yeah, something interesting is when I was taking out the spring bucket bolt, absolutely just snapped. So I have no idea what the fuck happened, but I assume it's probably because in the accident, because the whole rear got smashed, so this already cracked or something like that. So then obviously when I took it out, it just snapped. So yeah, that's the nismo spring, and that is the nismo shock. So I'm going back to the super low lowering spring and stock shock, and then see how much lower I would lower the car. Alright guys, both the rear are back together. Just took out the nismo in the front, so pretty simple. 3 bolts on top, and then you want to lower, you want to crack this bolt loose, and then you want to loosen the sway bar, the end link, and then this should be dropped low enough you can get your coilover out. And here is the nismo one, and this is a super low one. Visually I can't tell a huge difference, they're about the same length, but I can tell there is a slight different design here. But yeah, don't know how much lower this super low would give me. Hopefully a bit lower than the nismo one. Alright, so it's the next day. This is how the front is looking. Quite a bit lower than before, so it's about 1 finger gap. Before I'd say it's about 2, maybe 1/2 finger to 2. The rear is maybe a finger lower as well. If I put the coupe 19 on the rear, then it probably would be a flush fitment. This is the lowest lowering spring you probably can buy, at least I can find in New Zealand. This is called the Cobra Super Low, which they have just normal lowering spring as well, which is probably 1 centimeter or 2 higher than the super low. The super low kind of like the lowest lowering spring you can get from Cobra, but pretty much overall, compared to my full nismo shock and spring, it's about 1 centimeter lower, I'd say, all around. I feel like if you go any lower, like my coupe, it's almost not daily drivable. So I think this is more of a perfect ride height. And when it comes to handling, I'm using just OEM shocks, because I don't want to use my nismo shocks and ruin them because the spring and shock doesn't match. The ride quality, I'd say similar to nismo shock and spring when it comes to comfort, but when it comes to like body roll and stuff like that, I feel like the nismo, it probably performs a little bit better than this. Just like high speed corners, you can feel the side support a bit more. Doesn't mean this spring is bad. So yeah, pretty much that'll be it for this video. For any installation and stuff like that, go watch my how to install BC racing coilovers on the G35 coupe. They're all the same. To be honest, installing the lowering spring is easier. My coilover was set so low that the sway bar had preload on it, so I have to loosen one side to be able to do the other side. So this was actually a lot faster. I got it done like within 3 hours, front and rear pretty much. Yeah, so pretty much that'll be it for this video, and maybe I'll do a review later on the spring, and I'll see you guys in the next video.